Oh yeah, this one here is a real inspiration, I tell you what. Not. Oh yeah, this one here is a real inspiration, I tell you what. Not. Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. Video where once again, I am featuring a video clip, if you will, of the bizarre underside of Instagram. The shit where you see the shit people do and you're not quite sure why, but you get an idea why they're doing shit for attention and how bizarre they are. But yeah, I'm gonna show you this clip right here and tell you what the fuck is this shit. Now, see, folks, when people do shit like this on Instagram, in a video clip like this, you can perceive a lot of things. And I will say, just like I said in the last video, this person, this girl or woman or what have you, she's okay looking. I mean, all her features in the right place, but hasn't grown up. And a behavior like this, where they do a video of themselves drooling like they're doing, and I kind of had a couple other sound clips playing in my head. I don't know if I'll go through them on this video or not, and I'm laughing thinking about it. People engage in behavior like this for attention on Instagram. I don't know why. Just because they're wearing a halter top and kind of showing their chest or whatever, or their simps on there, they don't care how goofy people behave. You know what I mean? I don't know. I almost want to go through a scenario or two. Uh, Dudes doing this shit, which it's probably out there. Would a grown ass man go and be sitting around like drooling like that and spitting and putting it on Instagram or any media? What the hell for? What the hell's the purpose of it? You know what I mean? Can you be an ugly ass dude that's balding, an older dude, and have it acceptable? Maybe you could be more of like a redneck and a beard, and bad teeth, and smoke and chew tobacco. I mean, how people chew that tobacco, they got missing teeth, and the teeth they have are all brown. That's usually the people that do that shit. Uh, but I don't know. But there's a lot of other people do this shit too. Like, I don't know. I think we're getting on the bizarre area Instagram. The reason why I say, I'm giving you the question here, pitching you the question. Can you be a grown man, an old balding dude, and doing this except for chewing tobacco? Or is it acceptable to be a grown ass woman doing shit? Do grown ass women do shit like this? I don't think so. Well, at any age, if you're doing this, if you don't chew tobacco, you're on some kind of drugs. And your celebrities, the young ones or the older ones that go to their parties, they take illicit substances, do a lot of drinking, a lot of alcohol, off camera, off social media. Even before there was social media, they'll sit there, headache, half drunk, maybe haven't slept. They kind of want to, and they're feel like they're gonna throw up, so they sit there and drool. And what people do, this is, I know I might be overstating it. I don't think I am, but when people put this on social media, my theory is they want to make it cute because they're always putting some younger chick doing it to make it acceptable. You'll never see an older woman, like maybe it looks like a hag, doing that because they'd be looked down on. They want to make it cute, or you can be a gay simp probably and be defending that shit and into that shit. I don't know, but they're putting that on social media. It ain't just one person getting attention, just like I say in the other video. They want to use social media to make that more and more acceptable, if you will. See, because they want to normalize all kind of bad behavior. and a lot of consuming of alcohol and drugs that makes you want to drool. So they're not, in my opinion, they're not just putting this on social media to get attention. And I say, just like I said in the other video, or just like in any other video, I might decide to feature this into a series. They want to normalize it. After all, what are they thinking? They think maybe their friends in their town see that and they're browsing some social media. Small world, People maybe they're going to school with or college or working with, depending on what age you are. They're going to be looking at the hell of that shit and looking down on you. And again, maybe they're making acceptable living a little bit at a time. I'm trying not to laugh and trying to talk. I'm trying not to laugh at this shit, right? Well, I don't know. I worked in factories in different places and different age groups. They take pride in their few that certain crowds that take hot, even though they don't. Not all do illicit drugs. There are ones that clique that's proud of doing their pills and their smoking pot and drinking outside of work. Yeah, I put in my time. Where's my paycheck so I can buy whatever shit I want to drink or go to the bar or whatever. And then there's even the respectable ones in the offices. Some skinny, some fat. They're all some male, female. They're all dressed up a certain way, and they even some of them act and dress respectable, but they'll have their clique that's out on outside during lunchtime smoking cigarettes and act and dress all respectable in the office, and they whether it's maybe if they don't get stoned, consuming a lot of alcohol and take pride in it. Yeah, and you got uh, both cliques and workplaces got their thing where they're married women and married guys going to bars and doing all kind of different shit and all that. Then they look down on their nose and everybody else. But what I'm saying here, what I'm getting at here is I've seen scenarios in factories I worked at, people put on their face and you hear their overhear their shit where they're functional alcoholics and even dabble in some illicit drugs and they'll look down their nose at somebody. Yeah, you got a very strange world, and I'm just saying, it's infiltrated almost even in respectable cultures. They gotta perfume themselves up and put their makeup on if they're women, or if they're dudes, put their or even go to church or whatever, or they work in the offices in some of your workplaces. They'll, if they're guys, they'll put on their man perfume and aka cologne, and their pastel colored short sleeve dress shirts or whatever the hell. Some skinny, some with beer bellies. Where you get these other ones. I mean, I'm getting a little off the subject here, but then when we were younger too, I don't know any of you guys too. You encountered that walking by on the streets. Maybe people you went to school with at a certain age that they're drinking underage, or you get older, or you're even a teenager and you're older. You see these people. They weren't all dressed like scumbags. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are kind of good-looking chicks, or even dudes that ain't really like scumbags. That they act and dress respectable. Or if they're women, they'll put their makeup on and cover up what they're really turning into and function in jobs. But what I'm saying is, you probably got stories. I know I got a few stories that spare you, but I vaguely remember some pictures in my head. Sitting around outside somewhere, or on their way from somewhere, and they're sitting there drooling. And a lot of them don't even look like a stereotypical scumbag. They kind of hide this shit really well. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like really weird. But what I'm saying is, if you got this far in this video, they got people where they used to keep it under wraps and hide it, different walks of life. Now, my theory is they're putting this shit on Instagram, people of different ages, and now they're people are figuring maybe they have a lot of friends and they'll be a social media influencer. They can damn near do anything they want, no matter how filthy or disgusting or degenerate like it is. Oh, I got all these friends. They'll maybe start imitating me. So when you're looking at this shit, it's like, yeah, you're sarcastically saying to yourself, yeah, you're a real inspiration. Yeah, is this what you're going to do with your life? You know, I mean,